Alright. I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed that break. So, I am ready to start tonight's game. I figured since it's Earth Day, maybe we could just kick it back. Maybe just like head out to the wilderness and check out Driftwood. I think I played the Next Fest demo for this like quite a while ago, and it was an early access for a while, and it came out as a full release sometime back, and finally getting around to it. So here we are. Right, this is a game developed and published by Sloth Interactive, and it's very much just a game where you're a sloth and you longboard down some scenic routes. Right, just going down the road, seeing the sights along the way. Again, since it's Earth Day, I figured we just like do something a bit more nature focused. I mean, we do have some mechanically made things here, like the table and the clothes and the van and the longboard and the roads and structures we'll be traveling on, but otherwise, pretty chill, pretty laid back. Gonna be a nice change of pace after 2 weeks of ballistic NG, right? So, welcome back. Touching grass, indeed. We're out here. We're touching grass. Hopefully, we won't be touching grass by wiping out on the longboard. Well, let's see how I do. Also, let me know how the sound is. If it sounds good and everything or not. Can always adjust it. Anyways, got this sloth here. The chillest looking sloth who's like, welcome to the map. Get started by driving to the tutorial marker. Will do. Let me go over there. Oh, okay. This thing moves. Tutorial. I like how everything's in question marks. So I guess what they want you to do is just take your time, just go down at your own pace. Although nicely, they tell you the objectives for everything. So you have to get down there in a minute, the score of 10,000, reach 80 kilometers per hour, finish the tutorial with the sticks of butter wheels. And then a score of 20,000. Okay. I'm sure they'll tell us about the controls. Daily sloth fact. Did you know that sloths cannot fart because their digestive system is too slow? Huh. Didn't know that. Also, do I know any sloth VTubers? I'm gonna ask them about that later, maybe. Alright. Choose your board and wheels. Steering changes how fast you can turn your board. Grip changes how easily your wheels drift and how much friction they have. Okay. So one's steering, the other's grip. Okay, so yeah. We only have 2 options between each one. Oh, there it is. The stick of butter. I think I'm gonna maybe do without that for now. Okay, so it looks like left-right changes your board type, and then up-down changes your wheel type. Okay. Seems like the sort of guy who's all like, dude, right? Definitely the kind of guy who just kind of, just really likes 420. Let's just say that, right? Really likes 420. 2 days later, still feeling the effects. Okay, let's start. Pushing. Press A to start pushing or tap it fast for extra speed. Oh, like GTA. All right, just go woo! Yep, use the left stick to steer. Just like most games that you play, All right, move the left stick back to brake using aerodynamic drag. I was like, oh, I see. Put your arms out. Right, it's like Titanic style. Just here, my heart will go on. Okay, move left stick forward to change your stance, and with it, your aerodynamics, making you go faster. Ah, this is where, like, okay, yeah, leaning down. Oh my god, arms behind your back, too. Oh, man. Driftwood is all about going fast and doing tricks to get points. Yep. If you have enough speed, you can drift by holding the triggers while steering left or right. It's like either trigger? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. Is that like an off-road health meter? If you're off-road for too long, your color completely goes out and you just, like, respawn? Riding close to cars and other obstacles gives you points. Some give you more than others. I'm guessing large vehicles give you more points, right? Ow. Ouch. When you crash, you lose your active combo and get a small score penalty. You can now either respawn with X or go to the last save point with A. Do I have to hold it? Okay, yeah, I have to hold it. Oh, all the way back to the start, huh? Well, it did say respawn, so I guess that's what they meant by respawn. I thought they were gonna like respawn me on the spot, but yeah, it probably makes sense. They want us to do like a low damage kind of run, right? Okay, we know these. Too bad they don't do it like in Neon White, where once you do all the tutorial stuff, they push the cards aside, so you don't have to worry about accidentally running into them. Oh yeah, get that grazing on. Scatter stuff. Sometimes there are leaves on the road that you can scatter around. They are great for keeping your combo going. Huh. You know, doing your part to keep the roads clean. Once you get the hang, you can also do drifting rotations as well as jumps you might find in the level. Do some sick air tricks. All tricks combine to a combo that finishes. If you don't get any points for a bit, you can get a bonus for every 10k combo score, but crash and you'll lose your entire combo. You know, you take risks, you get rewards, right? That's probably how that works. There's also a score multiplier that turns the combo bar from gray ×1 to white ×2 to yellow ×3 as you get faster. Oh, I see. Okay, so speed determines your multiplier. I mean, it makes sense. Hold X at any point to respawn at the top of the track. Right. Well, that's nice. A quick restart option in a game like this is probably very much needed. Ah, and that's the finish line. Ah, man, I was just short of getting a minute. Nice! You made it to the end. Try completing a challenge to get new gear and gain progression coins to unlock the next area on the map. You need at least 1 coin for the next area. Ah, I see. So that's what that circle is, I'm guessing. I thought it was like a wheel. But no, it's a progression coin. Okay. Well, let's retry then. I like gear. Yeah, we'll stick with the cruiser. I'm guessing there are like some stages where you want less steering so that you can like maybe take the turns a bit more gracefully. That seems like something you'd want, probably. Ow. I wonder if like holding different triggers for drifting has an effect. Or if you just like hold one trigger and you'll drift regardless. Ow. Alright, so when you smack into a thing. Oh, huh. Look, I have a prompt here that says B to save point. For some reason, the tutorial prompt says it's A. I wonder if that changed in development at some point. Alright, I'll try again. Seems to me like drifting is like one of those things you don't want to hold on to too long, because then your turning gets real tight. Ah, oh, snap. Damn. And now we're stuck. Those lo-fi beats though, yeah, right? Definitely very much meant to be that kind of game you kind of just like get lost in the moment, right? Even if it is like all about going real fast down some slopes, it's like they definitely want you to just lose yourself in the scenery and just like seeing everything go by super quick, and of course the lo-fi beats as well. And we did it. We hit 80 kilometers per hour, so we got ourselves a progression coin. But I'll see if I can at least get to 1 minute. I feel like the score target might be beyond my capabilities at the moment, but I can try to. I can at least try for a speed run. This does seem like one of those things where if you have a controller that has like a variable trigger sensitivity, that's something you can actually utilize in here. At least I think. Ah! Ooh, that was close. Oh, jeez. Damn it. My combo. Oh, okay, you press B. You know, it'd be nice if after you complete the first time, they take those prompts out. It's like it becomes this obstacle now that you gotta avoid. Or you don't want the things to show back up. I keep on trying, though. Surely a minute can't be that hard to get. I bet those butter wheels are like a cow on ice. I was thinking, yeah, it's probably like trying to steer a battleship. Definitely not for the faint of heart. That's why one of the missions is to just finish with that on. It's basically like playing on expert mode. Ah! It is nice of those cars to just kind of hang in the middle of the road there. Maybe they're only doing that because this is a tutorial. Maybe like the later levels, they'll actually be moving. And that's something you just gotta account for. Yeah, there we go. 1 minute get. Which means I will get some stuff. Yeah, I'll go for 10,000 later. Let's go back to the menu here. Beep, beep. This road would be fun with a street luge, I can imagine. Any sort of downhill thing would probably be fun with it. Oh wow, it opens up. Okay. Like you just drive your RV to the next location. Check it out there too. Okay. Another time limit. Oh, and the score target is 30,000. Oh my god. And there's also 3 pumpkins on the track. Okay, well let's see how this goes. Now we're in the autumn zone. Oh my god. They know how to pick their views. Look at that. You're just like looking out on the road, just like, oh, look at that endless road. Ooh, soft wheels got a lot of grip. Let's try that. 3 pumpkins on a track, huh? Guess I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Also, follow the leaves. Yeah, I really want you to just, like, feather the drift. Right, just, like, go drift for a bit and then go back. Otherwise, you're just gonna oversteer and just end up skidding all the way to the side. Oh, there's a pumpkin. Blop. Oh my god, I'm going so fast. Ooh, one more pumpkin. Splat. There we go. All pumpkins splatted. Black out. Love it already. Autumn be the best. I feel ya. I'm starting to grow an appreciation for fall. It's like basically spring, but in reverse, you know? You get your temperate weather, but instead of like slowly transitioning to warm, it's transitioning to cold. Also, fall fashions tend to be pretty unique from spring fashions, so there's a certain appeal to that as well. Yeah, this is nowhere near getting 30,000 points there, but I wonder if I can complete this in a minute. Ow. Yeah, that's it. We're restarting this. Damn it! Alright, we're restarting. Smelling the air in the bonfire night. Oh yeah. Something about a campfire just like really gets things real close, you know? I know sometimes when I visit my cousins, we like to do bonfires. We'll just like go out into the wilderness and just like start that up. Just to enjoy the sounds of nature around us while we're just kind of taking it in. Although one of my cousins will usually bring along like a Bluetooth speaker, right, and hook it up to their phone, so they just have like a music playlist going. Although occasionally they'll either like forget their phone, or maybe their phone doesn't have enough power, and they'll usually ask if someone else wants to take over. And so occasionally I've done that too, and I'll like subject everyone to my YouTube playlist. I mean, I put in a mix of songs, you know, it's like a mix of oldies and contemporary hits and some video game tracks, and, you know, a couple of Weird Al songs as well, because, hey, gotta have a little variety, you know, variety, spice of life and all that. It was pretty funny, because they'll recognize some of it too, right? Like when Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing started up, and they just made all the Armageddon references. It was fun. It was nice. Oh my god, we're in ads. Ah, jeez. Damn. Well, since the multiplier speed-based, like, breaking the combo isn't the worst, right? It's not like you gotta do the Tony Hawk thing of combining all your tricks together, and if you completely beef your run, then it's back to square one. Ah, dang. Still 4 seconds short. Well, I did finish the track in under 1:10, so there's that. Let's give it one more go. Well, Welcome back from ads, everyone. Stick potatoes in the bonfire to cook. You know, I've never done like a bonfire potato, but I could see that working out, right? It's like wrapping in some foil or something, and man, that would be some good stuff right there. Nice baked potato. Nice and toasty. Yes, it be me. Hello, Cheese Warrior. Also, thanks for being here. Hopefully, you know, whatever you're late to isn't going to be too much of a hindrance. I'm sure we've all had to deal with, like, being late to something for, like, one reason or another, right? Just, like, some external force, or maybe it's, like, other factors entirely. It's just like, well, it is what it is. You just have to kind of weather the storm, right? Whatever fallout results from it. Oh, I was like, how did I not crash? But it turns out that's not a guardrail. That's just a series of stones, I think. Minute 8 because I got into the dirt there. Alright, another go. It is funny, even with the objectives and everything, this is still shockingly chill and everything. Ow. I guess this kind of game is like where knowing where to take your curves is extra important. Even if you get like the wheels with the super good grip, you know, you still got limits, right? You try to drift too far and you know, you're gonna spin out. Ow. You know, you take a curve wrong and you're just gonna smack into the guardrail like that. I saw that reach 120 miles per hour. Yeah. Can you really go that fast in real life? Like, goddamn. This makes longboarding a lot more harrowing than it might seem at first glance. Like, holy shit. Especially if you're just like going out there with like shorts and a shirt like these folks are. But hey, rural roads are probably gonna be like the best place to get, you know, just roads like these, you know? Certainly see the appeal of it. Oh. Ha, okay, so those little things do have volume. If you smack at them, you will wipe out. See a turn coming, no brakes. Yeah, that would be the part that would kind of get me somewhat hesitant, you know? It's one thing to feel like you're barely in control. It's another thing to not have any sort of defense if things do inevitably get out of control, you know? That's when it gets real scary. There's a very real danger that, you know, things could go very wrong. Sometimes feels like in the blink of an eye. Damn it. I was so close. I was so close to getting under a minute there. So close to hitting the score target, too. You know what? Why don't I do that again? Oh yeah, it's like you're like, I'm gonna get hurt now. Like, oh no. It's like you see it coming, but you know, in your heart, all you can do is just brace for it. again, just gotta weather the storm and hope that whatever happens as a result of it isn't as bad as you thought it would be. Is this like a case where I gotta just like drift between the straightaways too? Or if I wanna like maybe keep the combo going, I gotta do the drift here too. Oh, that means I won't get like the ×3, because obviously I'm not gonna be going as fast. I guess those are like the strats, huh? Just go real fast and build up all your points during the drift, because you get the high speed multiplier, or keep a steady combo going throughout the entire track, but you might not be able to reach such heights. Oh, that was even worse. That was a minute 6. To be fair, I was not going at top speed. Again! Be like that on rollerblades too, I can imagine. Rollerblades, skateboard, high-speed bikes, maybe even like lower speed bikes. I guess you don't have to do everything in one go, so if you just want to like dedicate a run to just like going really goddamn fast, you could do that. Man, you can really schmoove. Aw, jeez. I'll worry about the score later. I'm just worried about... my aim is to just get a minute. There we go! 53 seconds. Turns out I just had to, like, not focus on drifting. Oh my god, there's 3,000 points for not crashing? Damn. I'm guessing that also means not going so far off-road, they tell you to just respawn. Alright, I'm satisfied with that. Go to the menu. Although I did see, cat ears? Did I see that right? Where are my cat ears? There we go. Oh my god. Look, we have a cat sloth now. Ooh, I can swap my shirt. Oh, it's either a yellow t-shirt or nothing. What are my pants options? Up, just shorts. Okay. They let you remove the sloth's shirt, but the short... There we go. Wow, there are a number of customization options, both for your board and your sloth. Pretty nice. Okay. That would be a total wreck with soapbox derby racers. Oh, man. That would probably feel even worse, considering, you know, like, building soapbox cars takes time and effort. Wait, this is 5 coins. Oh, because every objective gives you a coin. Oh. So it's 2 minutes, hit the low branch of the 3 dead trees, make 10 vehicles honk at you. So this is gonna be a longer course. Alright. Off to Eaglestone Mountain. I wonder how many daily sloth facts there are. Like, how many times am I gonna have to start up this game to see all the daily sloth facts? Or did they actually, like, put out a new fact every day for, you know, as long as this game has been out? Honestly, that would be pretty impressive if they did. I saw an alternative path up there. Ah! Ow. Okay, so you can't make the same one honk, like, 10 times. Side path here. Let's see where this goes. Ah, that's the low branch right there. So I guess you can't do like low branch and the car stuff. There's no way I'm getting that. Not with my low speed. I'm gonna have to take the long way around. Wow, so that means the 2 minute target's like even crazier, huh? What? I just respawned in and wiped out. Alright. Some kind of bug, I guess. Send in those trucks from the parkour game I played. Yeah, the ones from Cluster Truck. Oh my god. Cluster Truck cross Driftwood. That would be quite the sight. Ouch. Section can save you some time, but you better be really good at navigating the more narrow path. You're just gonna take the long way around. I do like you can like see the streak marks from your previous attempts. It's like to give you an idea of like where you tried stuff and perhaps like where it worked and perhaps where it didn't work as well. Ah! Okay, so that's not a low branch I can hit. Maybe I should, like, actually try to finish Cluster Truck. Although that would definitely be on my own time. Like, I tried doing, like, some of the later levels on my own time, and... yeah. Let's just say I probably would not have finished the last 3 worlds of the game in, 3 hours. So I guess it's like rather pleasant that the difficulty does ramp up. even if a lot of it kind of is predicated on just like chaos. Just kind of hoping the chaos goes into your favor. Oh, is that a cumulative total? You don't have to get 10 cars in one run? It kind of changes things, to be honest. A little sign, like, on this day, I got wiped out by a box van. There's probably another tree here. Right? There's another tree here, right? Oh my god, I'm going so fast! There's probably a tree in that path. Oh wow, okay, we got ourselves like a proper 2-lane highway here, right? This is like Route 86 or something. Oh yeah, you can just like see the scenes out to the side there. I was trying to see if I could rotate the camera, but it looks like you can only go as far to just like lean it over to the side. Can't really just like rotate it a full 90 degrees like you can in other racing games, right? Rolling around at the speed of sound, got places to go, got to follow my rainbow. Yeah, certainly makes you think that, right? Any sort of downhill jam certainly make you think that. Even if you're not like on a snowboard going through San Francisco, you're still probably thinking of like that. Does seem like 2 minutes is attainable even with all the wipeouts I did. I just gotta like wipe out less. And 30,000 points on this environment too also seems doable. I'll give it another go here. You think someone else is in that RV just kind of like taking it from top to bottom? Or do you think maybe this guy has like 2 RVs set up? One at the top, one at the bottom. Ow. Sure, we're gonna do that again. I don't know. I don't know. I think I can do 30,000 points. That doesn't seem like a pipe dream, you know? Or a half pipe dream, I guess in this case. I do wish there were like some kind of timer to let you know like how much time do you have left to score something in order to continue your combo. Bro's doing bro things. Yeah, right. Real bro moves your van from the top of the course down to the bottom, to the base of the hill. I wonder if you gotta like make unique vehicles honk at you. That's why I'm not like getting any more. Dang it. That car wasn't on the other side. I could have totally taken that curve better. Or maybe that was that should have been a case of like maybe slowing the heck down. Once you hit yellow, then you know you've kind of hit the cap, so going any faster isn't going to earn you more points. Just gets you from point A to point B faster, so. Oh yeah. You just imagine like seeing a side trail like that as you're driving. Ah, damn it. I saw it, right? It's like you said before, like, oh man, you just see the thing up ahead. It's like, well, I'm gonna get hurt now. I'm gonna wipe out and lose my combo now. Oh, there's the second one, so where's the last one then? Oh, wow. This is a whole intersection. This is like a whole different path here. It's like the first two courses are there to kind of get you used to the idea of going downhill, and then they start opening up. Ow. Yeah, that was a case where I was going too fast. Way too fast. It's fine. It's fine. Oh! Angel Membrane, hi! Hello. Quack. Hi, thank you so much for the raid. Also, hello, Angel Membrane and Raiders. I am Azure Gale. I'm your resident cross-dressing card mage and wandering wielder of wind. I like indie games, I like tabletop-esque games, I like racing games, and I also like chill longboarding games starring a sloth, and that's why I'm playing Driftwood. How are you? How was your stream? What were you playing? Let me give you a shout out here. Star Fox Guard. Oh my god. Been a hot minute since I thought of that. That was like the pack-in game that came with Star Fox Zero, right? Sort of like a tower defense-esque game. I remember, right, like way back in the day. I think it was like at E3 when they were teasing like, oh yeah, we got several projects going on, right? We got like Project Guard, Project something else that would become Star Fox Zero, and they also had like a Project Robot, I think. But what we got out of it was like Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard. Interesting though. Let me guess, were you inspired to play Star Fox games because of the recent Mario movie, Super Mario Galaxy movie? I could see it. Also, yeah, just seeing Fox on the big screen is like, ah, man, are they trying to maybe ramp up towards a new Star Fox? At the very least, I guess it's got people going back to the old Star Fox games and playing them, right? Or maybe like scouring various game stores to see what Star Fox likes are out there. Yeah, well, I hope you had a good time. I hope it was a good stream. And Angel, Membrane, and Raiders, if y'all need to go get some rest and refreshment, do a little stream aftercare, please feel free to do so. But if you want to just see me continue longboarding down some roads, pull up a chair. Dentist for bro, gotta hurt a log to the face. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna have to do a number of reconstructions, huh? Oof. Star Fox was always my favorite Nintendo 64 game, and I actually enjoy Zero Guard is the worst Star Fox game I've ever played. Lol. I mean, it's like a Star Fox game, and really in name only, right? Because it's like basically tower defense, right? Again, it was like the end result of like Project Guard, and they're like, all right, we'll put it out there, right? We'll tie it into the Star Fox universe, I suppose. And Zero, I've heard mixed opinions about Zero, but hey, I know some people enjoy it, and there's certainly some moments that are enjoyable about it. Yeah, again, I'm glad they hear it, and thank you again for the raid. All right, let me scoot back into the corner, and gonna try have another go. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get either 10 vehicles to honk at me. Well, I'm gonna do at least 10 vehicles and the 3 dead trees ones. Excuse me. Does feel like they're doable. Ah, you did Zero yesterday. I see. Just doing like a little whirlwind tour of the Star Fox series. Good stuff. Good stuff. Seeing Fox in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, though, does make me hopeful. Probably helps that, like, Star Fox was kind of portrayed all cool, like. Even if he had, like, maybe just, like, a bit role in the grand scheme of things. He at least had a good role, right? They didn't make him, like, a punchline or anything like that. Got to be a cool guy. Whew, okay, didn't crash. That's what matters. There was a Next Fest demo I played recently called like Wild Blue Skies, and that game seems like it's like very much a Star Fox tribute down to the letter. Like a lot of the mechanics they have are very much kind of just like lifted from Star Fox, right? And the aesthetics and sort of the concept and everything, right? You got your four pilot squadron. You have your upgradable laser weapons. You have bombs, right? Your score is measured in very low numbers. Seems like at the very least it'll be a decent Star Fox tribute type of game, right? At least it'll be that. But I'll probably just like maybe see what the reviews are anyways, see if people are kind of keen on the idea. Gotta love anything that has a Fops in it, right? Especially if the Fops is the leader. Gets to be the hotshot pilot. Well, no, Falco's the hotshot pilot. Fox is like kind of like the very energetic leader guy. Not that I'm biased. No bias at all. Yeah, it's fine. We all have our preferences. I've certainly got mine as well. It'd be folly to say I don't. Where could the last dead tree branch be? Got one, like, close to the top. Oh, wait! I got the 30,000 points target, too. Nice. So, I'm getting a customization. New bottom unlocked, ripped jeans, new top unlocked, rave jacket. Ooh, rave jacket. I'm wondering, does this game have, like, a kilt option? I'm kinda hoping it does. I'm just remembering, like, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. And I'm talking about, like, original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 that actually had, like, a kilt you could have your create a skater wear. And I was, like, super excited for that. I'm like, oh my god, you mean I actually don't have to stick with just pants and shorts? I mean, hey, they're great, don't get me wrong, but you guys have a bit more variety in clothes, you know? Alright, I'm just gonna restart. With Sporin, yeah, right, gotta have the full ensemble. Right, kilt is more than just like a garment that men wear, right? There's a whole history and tradition behind it. Ow. I got some sick air though. Put that on the gravestone. Here lies the Sloth. At least he got some sick air. You always think of Jonathan Davies when you see a kilt. Was he famous for that? Was he like a frequent wearer of kilts? Big respect. Yeah, trying to turn into there... I'd have to go a lot slower if I wanted to do that. I just feel like the last dead tree would definitely be off the beaten path. It's definitely not something they just, like, stick on the main road. Since we already got, like, one close to the top and one closer to the end, I have to assume the last one is somewhere in the middle. Ow. I do like they have, like, the wooden platforms kind of glow a little bit. Right, so make it look like part of the lighting, but sort of like a low-key way of letting you know, hey, here's the next part of the path you want to take here. Go get some air off of this edge. He rocked one in a lot of corn vids. I see. Still though, that's pretty sick. It's pretty awesome. I love it when a guy rocks a garment that's not like pants or shorts. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try to hunt for that tree branch. Wait. I just realized there's another path. There's another path off to the right that might have it. I suppose I can appreciate that these areas have a few objectives that aren't like, you know, get a certain amount of score or finish the area in a certain amount of time. There's a variety to them. Okay, it's over here. Ah, nuts. Okay, we'll try that again. All right, just put our hands up. I'm gonna take it easy. Surely there's a tree here I can go smack. Is it up here, perhaps? Well, ow. Hey, at least they respawn you on the path. So if you, like, wipe out on the side path, you get to stay on the side path. Can I go up here? Can't stay up there forever. Alright. I suppose if you just want to go down and take the slow route, you could do that, right? You don't need to go fast. You can absolutely just go a little slower. Does make me wonder if like there's gonna be a coin skate or something. Like eventually I'll reach a point where I have to go back to the older levels and complete some objectives if I wanna move on. Is that the last one? There we go. Okay. Last one is pretty well tucked away. Certainly not something you would notice by default. Ow. Alright. Fortunately, I gotta finish the level if I want to actually get the objectives marked as complete. I guess to an extent it makes sense. Don't want you to just like go in, do the thing, and bop out. Nah, you gotta take it in, take in the mood, take in the sights and the sounds. Going down this countryside hill. Imagine what those people living in those houses must be thinking. Oh boy, there goes that daredevil again. You'd think they would have wiped out at some point. Can't believe they're still up. They were still going at it. Alright, there we go. A penny board. Alright. I'm thinking. Do I want to maybe have another go at tutorial and try my hand at the stick of butter? See how that works. Absolute minimum grip. All I gotta do is finish the level, right? That's all I gotta do, you know? Easy, right? I like how there's like absolutely no sound coming from the board, because hey, you don't have wheels anymore. It's just butter. Yeah, the driver's just like after seeing the arms up pose as I fly past. What is this Joker doing? Ow. All I gotta do is get to the bottom, right? Doesn't matter if I wipe out or not. Just gotta graze past these tutorial prompts. Is it just me or is the time of day, like, slightly different? Or maybe it's just, like, overcast, I don't know. Oh, well, there we go. I did it. I got the tutorial finished with the sticks of butter wheel, so... Yep, there we go. Oily orbs! Huh. This is like... wheels that have too much like grease on them. Okay, well, why don't we continue along this path? See what we got. Oh, the Black Forest. All right. Oh, and here's where the combo matters. Now they want us to get 50,000 points in one combo. Also, hit all 6 trash piles, and then they have score targets. The fact that the target time is 3.5 minutes makes me think this is going to be a massive mountain. I was just looking at that. Looks like late afternoon or something. Oh my god, look at that sky. Gotta love a good painted sky. I think I passed by a pile of garbage, actually. Let me restart real quick. Just smack this and get it out of the way. Boom! There we go. Scattering trash. That does not seem like the best thing to do, but... yeah. Oh wait, do I still have the sticks of butter? I should probably change those. Let's take those off. The level doesn't explicitly require it, and you don't need to keep those on. I was like wondering why. I was like, why am I so slow? Also, why does my drift suck all of a sudden? It's like, oh right, I still have the butter. Golden hour. I like that. I like that name for it. It really does get you in a certain mood, doesn't it, right? It's like, oh man, just like sitting there reflecting on your day, maybe thinking about what you're gonna do the next day. You know, just thinking about life, the universe, and everything in general. There's another trash power. Get back on. There we go. That's my excuse right there. It's not my fault. It's the butter. Yeah, there you go. It was the butter's doing this whole time. I just forgot to swap it out for some actual wheels. Kind of thing that would only work in a video game, right? Obviously, putting sticks of butter on your longboard in real life probably would not have the same effect. Not even remotely. Oh my god! They got that too? Just like, vehicles just swerving a little bit? Aw, jeez. Probably like the absolute nightmare for any sort of downhill activities, fella. Also, I'm seeing the gondolas in the background. That's gotta be real fun. Oh, that must be nice. Just imagine being on that and just seeing a longboarder just like zoom their way down these twisty roads. Another pile of trash, blop. Worth it. Was that another one? Oh no, that was a fence. Ah, whoops. Oh, I think I hit a bug. Okay. So this game has like the kind of bug where if you... sometimes when you respawn, it'll just like auto knock out the sloth, and then it's like, well... at that point, your only option is to restart. Maybe try not wiping out next time. Me. See a little dot ragdolling down the mountain. Yeah. Just see it like tumble down the landscape. Is that? No, that's not a trash pile. Man, at least the pumpkins and the branches were distinguishable. Feels like trying to keep an eye out for trash piles is a bit trickier. And again, maybe that's the point. Maybe they want you to have a more observant eye for that kind of stuff. Also, what kind of monster would just leave trash by the side of the road like that? How dare you? Ruining the serenity and the pristineness, you know, relative pristineness of the environment. Right? So as the saying goes, leave things as you found them. I get that a lot here. Fly tipping. Wait, what's fly tipping? Is that like another word for unzipping your pants? Oh wait, that was my body. That was my body from another run. That must have been like a bug, right? I don't think bodies normally stay on the road like that. This is like turned into a bit of existential horror. Oh god. Maybe this is all like the afterlife, right? The sloth has already, you know, wiped out one too many times, and this is just like his ghost now, just going through the environments and doing all the things he wanted to do while he still had a corporeal form. You know? You know? Take your rubbish and just dump it in the street or some other public space. Ah, I see. Yeah, that ain't great. It's like it's not that hard, you know. It's just like, you know, just hang on to it. You know, find a waste receptacle to put it in. You know, it's not gonna be the end of the world if you gotta like carry your trash with you for a little bit. Of course, it would be nice if, like, some places would put out more trash cans, right? It's like a few more to try to encourage people to, hey, maybe put it in here instead, and don't just, like, toss it on the streets. Alright, so I am missing one pile of trash somewhere. Let's give it another go. I guess at least in contrast to the branches, most of the trash was on the main road. So I don't think I'm gonna have to go out of my way to find the last one. I just need to keep a closer eye out. Oh, I want to take some of these side paths anyway. Just see what they're like. Oh, there's a jump here. Whee! Oh, just stick with the 180. Back on the main road. Irony is, all our public bins have keep Britain tidy on them. Oof. Yeah. That feels like it could be the basis of an artistic piece, you know? Someone just, like, makes a painting of that. It's like, saw the car coming. Well, it's not much to do except, well, wipe out. And then respawn. And hope you do better next time. Ah. I do wonder, like, how they factor... Oh, I thought that was like a shortcut, but it seems like it's anything but. There we go. I was like, oh no, did I get myself into a respawn loop? Oh, okay. The last pile of garbage was off the beaten path. Ah, oh, damn, really? Back on, there we go. I mean, I got the garbage piles. That's what I was mainly aiming for. Oh my god, that poor corpse is still there. Oh, I think it's been like pushed down the off to the side a little bit. God, just treating it like some animal on the road. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. The way you just like wipe out and go straight off the edge. Oh, there's a cross up there. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, it's never a pleasant sight when you're just like going down the road and you see a cross on the side of it. It's like, well, fuck. You know? Like, ah, fuck. Ooh, another tunnel. You think this one will take me to the Mushroom Kingdom? No, probably not. Was that a 360? I already got the 30,000 points target, right? No, I didn't. I'm probably gonna lose out because of all the wipeouts. Ah, heh! New board unlocked. Cart of Darkness. Good old Heart of Darkness reference. Okay, let's see what's down this way. Is there another level down here? Oh no. Or maybe it'll open up later? Just drove off the cliff there. Oh, I see. So you just have like this hub with a variety of levels, and we need to get 8 coins. And oh wow, look, it's a golden gate. So now we're on this side. Let's see what sorts of downhill jams we'll get to here. Mary Hill. Gotta ride through the 3 hay bales. That's our non-time limit, non-score objective. I mean, this game takes place in California. Might explain a lot. This place feels a lot more wide open, so to say. Even with all the hills and everything. I'm curious too as to what riding a hay bale entails. Then we just like graze by a hay bale that's on the road. Or are we just gonna be like a truck or something that has hay bales on it, and that's what we gotta get close to? Like referring to these on the side of the road here. We gotta try to graze them as best we can. You know, I knew some folks personally who had a farm. we would go to their place occasionally for various events, and you know, for a while, right? They were doing the whole farm deal, right? They had the crops, they were raising animals, and everything. Some of the other folks who were there would talk about how they would like stay on the farm for a few days, right? But they were the people who were like really into the country life. Someone like me, I would probably only survive a few. Oh, are these it? What they're talking about? Ow. Try that again. I'm not seeing a number go up. Farms are cool places to visit. Yeah, it's a you know, just seeing a different side of society, you know. Oh, okay, maybe they want me to go through these. Okay, so they're pretty much shaped like gates. That's what they are. What? Man, I just clipped that last one. Okay, third time's a charm, right? Maybe I'll get it this time. No. Or did I already get it? I just have to reach the end of this track now. Yeah, it was great. The one farm I went to had, like, chickens and cows, mainly. Yeah, this was pretty much like your standard American farm. I guess all they really needed was, like, pigs, and that would kind of complete the whole arrangement, right? That would be like the farm animal trifecta, really. Oh, so I... Yep, there we go. There's the hay bales right there. I think I could do the speed, maybe? I just, like, don't focus too much on, Ah, okay. I should switch to the penny board. That has more steering. Might be more handy here. Hay barns were fun to explore. They had that too, actually. Now I think about it, right? I was focused on the animal side, but they have, like, you know, the other parts you would expect from a farm, right? The barn full of hay, the silo that has all the feed in it, the other barn that has all their equipment stored in there. Now again, just like having that sort of glimpse into to another life. I don't know. It can be fun, right? It can be fun to just like see how other people's days usually pan out. Especially farm life. You imagine that's like an all-day deal almost, right? Pretty much have to work out a schedule of like maintaining your crops and the animals and your equipment, and you know, making sure products all ready to go. And it's probably like the business side of things you got to handle too, right? From selling your goods to going into town and making sure you get the stuff you need to continue your work. Spent hours on a dumper truck pretending to drive. I think some of the folks at the barn were talking about that too, where they'd like get the sitting in the front seat of the tractor, and you know, obviously not very safe, but they, you know, things are different out there, so. They also did do hay bale rides as well. That was fun. Imagine some of us have probably experienced that. And maybe like more than part of like, you know, a horror kind of ride or something. That can be fun, you know, just like sitting on the trailer, sitting on the hay bale, and just like watching the scenery go by, just like having fun with everyone else who's decided to take a ride as well. Okay, there we go. 2 coins. That's a pretty good run, I think. If I need more, I will revisit it. Let's see what's at the Redwoods. Drive through both giant logs, finish in under a minute and a half, and then 2 scored targets. Also get airtime with the Driftwood board. Oh, I see. There's a kind of a time of day option here. Yeah, you can switch between different times of day. Huh. Guessing each one has like a default, but you can just switch it up. However, I think it was on that one, right? Yeah, Redwood Forest, I believe, is like very explicitly a location in California, so... Yeah, I guess that would make sense, you know? This is like a chill, super laid-back kind of deal, even, you know, with the activity as sort of high speed as this. Feels like the kind of mood that someone in California would be in. Only been on one, was in Canada on a maple syrup farm. Ooh, interesting. On a maple syrup farm. Did you get the sample some maple syrup goods at the end? I feel like places like those tend to you know, give you some stuff related to that. Like, there's one time I visited a vineyard, right? And they had like a tour you could go through to kind of see the crops and how they kind of process everything. And of course, at the end, they gave you an assortment of jams and wines to sample, and of course, take home with you too, right? Grab a jar, grab a bottle for on the go. Yup, with pancakes, of course. Yeah, you gotta have your maple syrup with pancakes. Oh, there's one tree for me to ride through. Ooh, nice vineyard. Yeah, right? It was nice. Huh. They were on the same path. Well, that's convenient, at least. I'll get back on. I like how this is their version of, like, the health meter. The off-road meter. If you're off-road too long, you gotta respawn. It's like you've run out of motivation or spirit or something. I don't know. Oh, there's my RV. Ah, nice. Oh, wow. I really didn't crash, did I? Ha! I got log gloves. Fun. Okay. Why don't I do that again and see if I can just speedrun this. Don't worry about tricks, don't worry about shortcuts, just worry about getting to the end. In a minute and a half. Oh. At least these roads are kind of wide. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that again. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like this track is longer, so probably want to maintain a higher speed if you want to get to the finish in a timely manner. That or learn how to take shortcuts effectively. Oh, damn it. Ah, welcome back from ads. If only the Royal Mint would give samples. Would not mind sampling some mint items. I like mint. I know there are some people who don't like mint, and I get it. I kind of get it. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of like the sort of mouth freshening feel mint can give you. Especially like mint with chocolate. I don't know why, but that's a combo I kind of dig. And mint chocolate chip ice cream, that's some good stuff there. Oh man, it's still 2 minutes. Oh, as in the place that makes money, right? That mint. Oh, right. Yeah, no. Okay, all right. Yeah, my mistake. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we were on food, and my mind was still thinking food. My bad. Call it the mint here too. Would be nice though, right? You just take a tour of the mint. It's like, oh, okay. So now you can, we'll give each one of you a fresh bill, right? Fresh bill, or maybe like a fresh roll of coins. Sure would be nice. You like essentially get paid to take a tour there, huh? Seems like my combination of steering grip is such that I'm still getting drifts, even though I'm not like holding triggers. Ah! I'm beginning to think that speed control might also play a role in this. Going fast is important, but knowing when to go slow is also important. Nice red 50-pound note. Yeah, there you go. Or, you know, if not 50s, I could also go for like a 20. Or, you know, whatever the middle denomination is. Between the low and the high. Those kind of make me wonder, like, how much larger will these environments get? We have reached a point where an objective time is 3.5 minutes, but will it get any higher than that? Probably not. Look, this is the kind of game that kind of wants to encourage you to retry, right? Make it easy to retry too, so you don't need to lock the heck in for too long of a period of time. You do need to lock in for a good amount of it, but you don't need to do it for an exceptionally long time. Okay, so I'm still 10 seconds off, even though I like took the shortcut and try not to wipe out as much as possible. Definitely gotta take the shortcut though. I feel like that's kind of the key thing of getting the 1.5-minute target time. We only have 5, 10, 20, and the rare 50 notes. Colors are blue, brown, purple, and red, respectively. Ooh. Colors, though. I wish dollars had colors. They're all green. Most colors we get is just for, like, an anti-counterfeit measure. It gets, like, a sort of like a vague rainbow color. Sure would be nice, though. Get a little variety in the money. Might help for those who are like more visually challenged too. Or they can at least spot the colors. They can have an idea of like what kind of bill they're holding in their hand. Blue, brown, purple, and red. I guess the money variety here is like in coins. I remember way back when they were like doing special quarters based off of all the states. Right, it's like over the course of a few years they just like minted a variety of quarters like sort of themed after each state. And that was like interesting. Got all the collectors going for that one. Okay, that was even worse. Alright. Maybe I should just, like, be happy with getting the one. I feel like this is gonna be the point where I'm gonna hit a roadblock, right? I'm gonna go to that next area that requires a certain number of coins, and I'm gonna be stopped right there. Let me see where that is. Let's see how many coins I need to proceed to the next set of levels. I need 20. I need 20 coins. Out of all the levels I've on so far, I need to grab 9 more. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and then £1 and £2 coins. I don't think we have $2 coins. The biggest denomination of coin we have is like the $1 coin. Past that, it's all bills, I believe. If they have minted higher denomination coins, it's like for very special occasions. It's not something they print on the regular. Alright, gotta drift through the gas station. That's our one non-time objective. So this one's like more about going fast. Up here finishing... Wait. Am I reading this right? Finish in over 6 minutes? So you have to like intentionally try to run the clock up. Interesting. I do like how each area doesn't have like a... They have like some objectives that are common between each area, but some of them are like pretty unique too, right? And more than just like, you know, run through this thing. You have things like drift through the gas station and intentionally get a high runtime on the clock. Also, only one score objective, I noticed. 30,000 points. So I guess this one's like more about the speed, huh? Figure out when to go fast and when to slow the heck down. Watch out for the occasional car coming up in the distance. I wonder if that would have led me to the gas station. Dang it. Wait, the 50 pence is 7-sided. Oh yeah, right, like the 7-sided shaped coins. And I like that too, right? Like other countries have different shapes for coins. Ours vary in only size. They're all circles. I guess it makes it convenient for vending machines. Then again, those only measure by weight anyway, right? Like some way to kind of sort out the change so that it knows like how much money you put in there. I remember when shows had the old classic coin on a string gag, right? A way to get your coin backs without actually like spending it. try to scam a soda out of the vending machine or something. Willing to bet that probably doesn't work anymore. They probably have tech against that. Oh man, split path. Where the heck is the gas station anyway? Where would that be? Wait, howdy, this route is long. Long route is long. I mean, probably could have gathered that considering the target times were like around 4 minutes. I guess over 6 is like a consolation prize. They're like, oh yeah, someone on their first run through will probably get over 6 minutes, so we'll just give them a nice pat on the back and a little coin as a little, like a thanks for giving this level a shot kind of deal, right? Oh, there's a gas station. Okay, so I gotta drift through the gas station, right? Gotta drift through it. So I gotta be like, whee, whee. Not seeing the check mark show up. Well, it says finish track to complete, so does that mean I got it? Till the machine gets fussy over the coin, like, nope, don't like that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's always irritating, right? You stick the coin in the machine and it just, like, immediately drops into the return. It's like, but this is a perfectly good coin. What do you mean it's not good? You gotta, like, just fish through your pockets and your maybe your bag and your purse to try to find an acceptable coin that the machine will finally take. I've been there. I've been there with the bills, too. I feel like that happens more often with the bills. You stick the bill in and it spits the bill right back out. Just like trying to smooth it out, trying to do what you can to see if the machine will finally accept it, and then finally just decide to rifle through your wallet or your bag or whatever to find another bill. Or maybe you're just like, alright, screw it, just like get all the change back, because I don't have enough loose change to actually get something anyway. Well, hey, I got under 5 minutes. Just under 5 minutes. Oh, and I also got drift to the gas station. Nice. So that puts me at 13. Oh, man. I think if I want to hit the next set of levels, I might actually have to put in some effort to finish some objectives. I might actually have to put in some effort to do this. Oh, whoops. They give us the objectives list again inside the level, right? Or at least I could hit the pause screen here. Alright, finish your run without crashing with the surfboard. Okay, 2.5 minutes. Make 5 vehicles honk at you, and then score targets. Okay. Let's do this. Looks like when I was in Utah. Yeah, that would be pretty reminiscent of Utah, huh? Man, it feels like you have to get, like, really close for these cars to honk at you. Even getting close from the side, these guys are pretty unfazed. Pretty stone-faced drivers. Damn, bro got yeeted into the sun. Yeah, he just got launched. Car about to do an aerial combo at me. There we go. Okay, got that. At least got that. Oh man, just boarding down a highway. This feels like a highway. I wonder if the devs like actually went out to like the real life locations and sort of just got a feel for what the roads felt like so that it could translate into video game form faithfully. Oh my god, look at that split in the road. Look at that part I'm eventually gonna travel on. very Pacific highway. I was thinking about that. Yeah, it does, right? Especially when you like just see the ocean in the distance there. I know I've said it many, many times before, but it's nothing quite like an oceanside drive to just really let you feel like you're just cruising, man. Just cruising, right, on this giant road we call life. Right, we're just like passing by each other, seeing each other for a brief glimpse, or maybe we're just like riding along beside each other for a while too, right? Our paths will just like briefly intersect. You know, they're riding in tandem for a moment. Oh wow, I actually did it in 2.5 minutes. Nice. So I got sunglasses and... Oh, hey, there's the surfboard. So let me retry this and get that surfboard. Big old surfboard, minimal steering. So not only do I have to get to the end of the course, I have to do so without crashing. Considering this surfboard has absolute butt for steering capability, this is actually going to be a challenge. Heh, just needs a Ferrari Testarossa and a blonde woman. Yeah, there we go. Just have a split path like every so few miles to you know, let you decide like which region you go to next. Man, why couldn't that have been like part of Sega's revival initiative? Just like a new Outrun game. I guess they already had Crazy Taxi filling in as like the driving game, so. Not to mention like an Outrun game by nature is just gonna be like very compact and short. There's no way you can sort of build that out without just like making it feel bloated and repetitious. So, what we really need is just to, like, bring Outrun Online Arcade back, right? Or, you know, like a port of, like, Outrun 2 Coast to Coast, that would be nice, too. Just give me, like, any Outrun game. I'm sure people have been clamoring for that. Outrun, or Daytona. Sad there's no Daytona, yeah. I'm sure that might be a harder sell these days. Imagine if Sega wanted to get back into like the circuit racing, they had to do like generic circuit racer, right? It's not Daytona, it's EA like K-Tona, yeah, K-Tona, right? The totally not Daytona racing game. You do know what I'm gonna check out in a few weeks, because it's gonna be a new playlist opening up. We'll probably return to the Crew Motorfest in about 2. I think it was like May 6th is when they're gonna add the RC playlist. So I can go back to Hawaii and check out that and the Daytona playlist. Sound like fun? I hope so. Hey, there we go. I did it. I actually managed to get to the end of this course with the surfboard without crashing. I'm kind of pleased by myself with that. Ooh, nice. Been a hot minute. Yeah, it has been a bit, right? I think, what was it? I streamed it in January or February? Yeah. Honestly, that's sort of like my MO, just like wait for about 2 playlists. I feel like that's about a good pace for me when covering the Crew Motorfest. I need 4 more. Oh, I keep on doing it. It's like the menu just like automatically shows up. Okay. 4.5 minutes with the penny board. I got like 450 that other time. I think I could do 4.5 minutes. I don't need to worry about drifting into the gas station anymore. Will I be zooming in Japan next month? You bet. You better believe I am. Nah, I'm gonna hop into that game as soon as possible. Yeah, that comes out like mid-May, so yeah, it's pretty soon, right? Just kind of filling the gaps in between then and now with you know, assortment of other zoomy games like this one and the Crew Motorfest. Maybe some others as well. Although, since it's going to be like a 2026 game, I imagine the specs are going to be high, so I'm probably going to have to like take that through a test run and see how I can manage that with the VTuber model. I'm guessing I probably won't. It'll probably be like Claire Obscure, where I'll have to switch to PNG Tuber. It'll be fine though. That means just means you'll get to see more of the game, right? I'm sure that'll probably be appreciated. Minimum is a GTX 1300 series. You see, they say that, but I feel like usually that means like the game is kind of runs like absolute dog water, you know? It's like barely playable. You know, frame rate's like below 30, and the textures and the quality of everything makes it look like it's like a PS1 game. Unintentionally so, right? That's the kind of game you kind of want, like, you know, good sights and sounds and all of that. If I can get it to run on medium, it'll probably be a good day. See, this is a good path to take. This almost feels like a scenic route, to be honest. Just a lot less intense, but a lot longer. Mind you, I managed to run Forza Horizon 5 with an i3 and a 1050 Ti when my PC was getting fixed. Oh, is that so? Maybe I'm placing too much doubt in them. Still, though, I want like a, you know, a decent quality game. I'm sure this game will still look great at low settings, but, you know, if it can bump it up to at least medium, that'll be sort of my benchmark. Want that ray tracing? Yeah, gotta get those god rays. Hey, I did it! 4 minutes. And I got a score of 30,000 without crashing. So that's 2 more coins. Ooh, a poncho. Sorry, we gotta bop back to the menu real quick. I need to swap out some stuff. Rave jacket. Why does this look like a safety vest? I mean, I guess it's brightly colored, so it would be pretty conductive to a rave. Do they have like rave jacket in orange? That's what I want to know. Or yeah, maybe neon blue. Give me that Deckers look. Ooh, there's our poncho, right? So there's our 4 tops. Our classic t-shirt, the rave jacket, and a poncho. That's a high-vis vest, right? So yeah, shorts, jeans. Shorts or jeans? I'll stick with shorts. No accessories yet. Oh, I can... flops! I can go skateboarding in flip-flops. I'll do the boots, even if they're cowboy boots. They're boots. Gonna have just like log pads. Oh, I'm guessing this is how you drift, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna get like a serious case of road rash on your palms. And yeah, that's not gonna be very pleasant. No, I get that. Get that. Let's go with Sparkler. I'm keeping the blue wheel tint, of course. Oh, as far as board design goes, it's just that. Okay. Oh, arrow helmet. What in the world? Pretty sleek looking, though. Ooh. Heh. We got the actually glasses. Like, actually, speed is not the entire name of the game here. You want to have good speed control. That's what really matters. Let's go with little like off-brand jack-o'-lantern on his day off. This is what he does when he's not spooking on Halloween. He's just spending his days in California, just drifting down the winding roadways there. All right, let's get back out there. Let's see if I can get 2 more coins. I want to at least see the next area. I tried doing this one up. Some actually. Go back to the main menu. Maybe I should go back to the first area and see what I can. Maybe I should go here. There's only one objective I can get here. Score 30,000. Actually, you'll find. Yeah. What was the Black Forest again? Oh, right. 3.5 minutes, 50k, and then just score targets. I'm not gonna get 50,000 in one combo. That feels like a pipe dream at the moment, but we'll try for the other stuff. No crash bonus be kind of huge though, right? 3,000 to 5,000 points for not crashing. It's like a substantial score boost. Certainly all the more reason to actually practice proper longboarding, I guess. Damn it! That's why they also have the restart button. Wipeout, you know, you want that sweet crash bonus, yeah. We'll put you back at the top. Don't you worry. Ow. Just clip the back edge of it. I mean, hey, a clip is a clip, right? Doesn't matter where it gets you, it's probably gonna hurt all the same. I thought I was gonna have to restart there. So does like the screen turning gray count as crashing? Even if you know it's not a crash, it's you just gotta respawn anyway. That's like kind of the key thing here. I'm guessing it's like the whole arms out thing, because you probably want to do that thing around cars anyway, right? Make yourself larger so that you're more noticeable by the drivers and everything. It tracks. Actually kind of tracks. Something you don't see every day, a boarding pumpkin, right? Damn it. There's probably a pumpkin VTuber out there, right? And not just like, you know, VTuber that wears a pumpkin, like the actual like VTuber whose lore is that they're a pumpkin. Whether it be like, you know, an actual pumpkin doing human things, or like a human-shaped VTuber that's a pumpkin. Either way. Could not quite steer out of the way. Maybe next time I'll get a better angle. Feels like it's pretty conductive for you to just kind of like just stay in the middle of the road. That way you can kind of just quickly move from one lane to the other depending on where you need to be. Doing so well that first time. Well, I could sort of get back into that groove. It's like near missing. Fuck. So when you get the two cars that passes each other at the right moment, that gives you the very narrow gap that you have to squeeze in between if you want to keep the momentum going. It's also like have a certain amount of drift juice on you, right? You're only able to drift so much before you kind of just like start spinning in place. And it's like, well, if you took the turn poorly, then there's not much we can do for you. Maybe try taking the turn better next time. Dang it. Just the slowest crash ever into the log fence. This is like the one area I can get the most progression coins from, which is why I'm just trying this over and over. This is kind of cool how the restart button is like someone kind of turning a TV on and off, right? You even hear like the sound of the button in the background. Allow the click that sort of powers it on and off. Whew. Yeah, it's not just about the no crash bonus, it's also the fact that crashing does also incur score penalties. So yeah, if you don't crash, then that's like more points you just have to have on hand. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, so you know, the fact that all the points in your combo are just gone, right? It's like Tony Hawk. You gotta cash out, right? I guess like Killer Instinct in that regard too, right? You gotta cash out your combos. Gotta do the combo ender. So I guess in like Tony Hawk and Driftwood's case, the combo ender is not doing a trick for a little bit. Fuck. I'm pretty sure I wiped out there again. I really need to be slower going into that turn there. And need that ultra combo. Yeah, there we go. Give ourselves a nice timed musical moment as we're drifting. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'm pretty sure someone's made a rhythmic skateboarding game, right? A game where you gotta press the buttons in time to ollie and do tricks and stuff, you know? Damn. And that pole thing. Oh man. The thing about this is I need 2 coins too, but like 30,000 is somewhat of a challenge. I can't imagine trying to hit 50,000. And going for like the par time here seems like I would need way more skill than I probably have at the moment for that. Yeah, I could just like figure out that one part where I could thread the needle, maybe. Maybe I could get some Mondo points that way. It's like driving in the rain, right? You want to feather the drift. You don't want to hold on to it too long. Okay, it's fine. If I drop here, that's fine. Get back up to at least ×2 level. I think I'm at like 24,000 now. Oh my god, get back on. Ooh, okay. I'm pretty sure if I don't crash for the rest of the way, I've got this. I've at least got the 30,000 target. 50,000. Obviously gonna take a bit more finesse, a bit more knowledge of the track, and being able to effectively chain your moves. I suppose at this point, even if I do crash, I might as well just ride all the way to the end of the level, because I've hit my score target. Hopefully the crash penalties won't eat too much of it. Too bad you don't get points for just, like, swerving back and forth. Oh my god, might I actually get the 50,000 as well? All I gotta do is, like, not crash here and I'll probably be golden. There it is, the finish line. One more car as a final FU if you mess up. But it's okay. It's okay. Damn! Damn! I did it! Oh, look at that. They have like one last optional objective to get 100,000. Alright, that's your pro objective there. Hey, driftwood board and a headlamp. GG, thank you. Yeah, we're definitely bopping out of here. I want to at least see the next area, right? I want to see what that's like. Maybe we'll take a quick run through the levels. Oh wow, got a nice stone bridge going. Ooh, nice arch. Alpine cliffs. We're going into the mountains, baby. Find all 3 baguette baskets, finish in under 5 minutes, kick over the 5 rock towers, and then 2 score objectives. Gotta find baguettes and rock towers. Did you know that 10,000 years ago, sloths were the size of elephants? Wait, really? You had, like, elephant-sized sloths? Were they also, like, very slow, like, the modern-day sloth? That's kind of the key thing here. Just imagine a big, lumbering creature just, like, kind of moving at its pace. Kind of thing is like, well, gonna have to let it do its thing, right? It's not going anywhere fast. You know, provided it was a slow mover when it was the size of an elephant. Oh, I saw a rock tower there. That's fine, I just want to see the levels. I'm not gonna aim for the objectives. Okay, so it seems like this is based on a different region. I'm gonna say the Netherlands, maybe? Considering we're in the Alpines now. Oh, God damn it. Alright, we're just going through a little village here. Yeah, in fact, that we're knocking over rock towers and also finding baguette baskets to smash. This is basically a world tour, isn't it? Just taking a world tour. Longboarding through the world. Good thing that wasn't a guardrail. I would have wiped out if I collided with a guardrail there. I'm sure they got, like, collision detection tech for smacking into cliff sides, too, right? They certainly got it for, like, off-road stuffs. There's probably, like, another rock pile here, right? No? Oh, we're gonna take this side path. For kicks. Imagine doing, like, a mountainside side path. That's probably actually kind of frightening. Ow. Highly technical section, but if you manage to make it to the end, you'll find a baguette basket. At least that's what I'm guessing is going to happen. It's either that or a rock tower. Or maybe this was the intended path all along. Nah, it definitely wasn't. Right, there's definitely like a main road side path that I just like passed by there. Oh my god. Did I just like do a major level skip there? Oh man, new speedrun tech unlocked. Right, if you drop off the cliff at that point, you can really cut some seconds off your run time there. Oh, there's another rock tower. Oh my god, I might actually... Oh yeah, I did it. As long as it'll beef this combo, I'll get it. Oh, I got it. 30,000 points get. Sadly, I have to head off to bed now. Have a good night. Alright, have yourself a good rest, Molecular Shadow Fox. Thanks for being here. Oh, I see the end. I see the finish line. I don't think I'm gonna get the last 10,000 points I need for a 50,000 points target, but that's fine. Damn. Well, I got at least under 5 minutes and 30,000 points. So I got Sneakers, Stumpy, and Green. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Where's the next point? Oh my god, 35! Jeez Louise. How many levels are there? What, there's one up there. There's another 3 along that path. Okay, so it's like another 4 levels with each section, huh? Have a variable number of coins. Vineyard Hills. Ah, we're gonna see the grapevines. We're gonna see several grapevines even. Oh man. I was hoping I could graze that car, but nope. I'm pretty sure that car was on the dirt for a bit. I mean, I kind of get it, right? Sometimes you kind of miss the road. Just have to hope that your underside will take it. Doing some tunnel riding. this is like how they do it in real life. Just sort of like just put your hand on the ground for a bit to sort of get the angle you need, and then correct yourself. You adjust yourself at the end. I don't know why, but this part makes me think of Genshin Impact. I think it was like, what, in the UA has like one of the regions that has sort of like this terraced outcropping. Obviously they're, not doing a vineyard like they are here. That was like a, they're doing different crops, but this is like a pretty common sight in Vietnam too, right? You'll see a lot of sort of terraced landscape like this. Although in their case, it's for the rice fields, right? That's where they grow the rice. Oh, did I hit 120? Got 30,000 points at least. It's another coin. Okay. Now Fog Rush. Oh boy. It's gonna be a short level though. The target time's a minute 20. Yep. Weather is the big factor here. Oh wow. The gondola is not in service. I have to imagine, like, maintaining and cleaning these gondolas must be, quite the job. I have to imagine, like, during the off-season time, you gotta move the machine so that each gondola gets onto the platform and then slowly clean it off. You need to, like, maintain a pole or, like, the pulley system or, the mechanisms on the whole system itself. That's probably its own job. Ah, nuts. I wonder, is this the intended strat? It's like, on the straightaways, just sort of drift a little bit. Just like, keep your score and your multiplier going. Just a way to keep yourself going fast while also building up your score. Especially since a place like this doesn't have too much in the way of road stuff. I wonder what it means for the meter to fill. Like, what happens when it fills all the way? It's definitely not like a multiplier-related thing, because that's about speed and colors. It's definitely not a timer-related thing, because it's going up. Oh man, did I do this one? Ah. Just short of 50,000, but that feels a bit more attainable. Okay. There's one more. The Swiss level. Okay, this is definitely a series of environments inspired by European locales. So what was the first zone? If this is, like, Western Europe, and then Zone 2 was, like, California, what was Zone 1? I wonder if this means they'll have, like, tracks based off of East Coast USA. Are there even, like, notable longboarding spots? Yeah, there probably are, right? I'm just like in tune with the scene, so, I wouldn't be familiar with that. There's probably, like, places all around the world where all the famous longboarders talk about, I imagine, right? Slow down. It does feel like 30,000, 50,000 points are pretty consistent score targets now. It's like barring any extraneous circumstances, those are gonna be some goals to shoot for. Oh my god, look at this winding hill. Alright, mash A to speed up. Gotta go fast. There's still enough track left to try to go for 50. Guess we'll see. Just ride the roads and see what comes of it, right? $80,000. Oh geez. Oh, that's a real tight turn. Oh man, a vehicle. Alright, just need like another. Okay. All I have to do is not wipe out. There we go, there's the cash out. Woo! Man, this would be kind of long, actually. Let's see, I hit 50,000. Probably incurred a lot in crash penalties, though, so I'll probably want to get some more score as a buffer before I hit the end of the level here. Where the fuck that may be. That's fine, we're just vibing, right? Car. See if I can graze this one. Hey, decent graze. Ooh, another decent graze. Let's go. That's the nice thing about these games too, right? You start figuring out. You start figuring out the stuff that works for you. You know, start figuring out how to actually do decently at the game and not just like completely botch it over and over. Figuring out like what's important, what's not, how much of each thing you need to do. Get better at like sight reading all this good stuff. I see it. I see the end. The end is in sight. Let's get one more car graze in here. And we're done. Oh yeah. Target score 50,000, but there is the 80,000. So no 20k combo. No, it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, wait, top unlocked bathrobe. Anyways, that's all the levels. Yeah. Certainly a lot more to see here, but that's definitely gonna... Oops. Well, it's a good thing the vehicle respawns. Yeah, looks like if you wanna really progress, you're gonna have to put in some work. So yeah, I think this will be a quick look. I'm sure the rest of the game goes similarly. You know, you just like keep going down hill and new locales, hit score targets, complete objectives, get coins, move on till the end of the game. In the meantime, you get all sorts of things to customize your sloth here with, ranging from the standard to the wacky. Where is it? The bathrobe. It's like, man, I got up, didn't have time to change, but I sure felt like longboarding, so here I am. Man, it's still just like pants and jeans for bottoms. Oh wow, got an accessory. The headlamp. So for when you need to skate at night. Well, hey, slippers. That goes well with the bathrobe. Oh no, they have a dot. There's a dot when you got new stuff like the wheel tints. Yeah, we don't have new deck skins. No grip tape either. Multiplayer. Oh, they have... Oh, apparently there's more. Oh, there was more. Well, anyways. Yeah, that's Driftwood, right? Nice, chill, relaxing game, right? Can just like take it easy, go down the hills at your own speed, but you know, it's also some challenges there if you want to meet them, right? Once you get a feel for it, you'll be getting those coins and seeing new locales at a pretty good clip. But yeah, I think that will be a look. I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of here, head back to chat, zoom in,